Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's March the 19th, 2025, with Brother Phil and Brother Amir with Wake Up Everybody. Brother Phil, we got a new product we just came out the other day. One of our teas, one of our blends is Cocoa Husky Tea. It's like a chocolate tea, but they call it the super. It's a super tea. It's a super food. It contains magnesium, iron, calcium, zinc. So it replenishes the body with a lot of different minerals that we lose every day. Improves your brain function, your digestive, relaxation, rest, stress. Great for cardiovascular. Lowers your blood pressure, cholesterol levels. It lowers your cholesterol level. It removes any kind of inflammation in the body. Free radicals, prevents blood clots, which is very important for those who have taken the shot because a lot of people that have gotten that jab have come down with blood clotting. So this just helps to remove those blood clots because a blood clot can kill you.
Yeah.
It can travel. You can have a blood clot in the lower part of your leg and it can travel up to your brain. Prevents, reduces appetite. So I think this is going to be good for folks who's looking to, for that magic pill. When it's time to lose weight, they always looking for something, quick, fast, in a hurry. Not to say that's going to happen,
Yeah.
but at least it'll suppress your appetite.
hmm
Helps to burn fat and it increases your energy level. So I've had a couple cups. It's a chocolate taste, but added some honey and some lemon to just loosen up that chocolate, just because that chocolate is so strong.
Yeah.
But a real good product, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's wildcrafted cocoa husky tea. It's on www.goldenleafteas.com. Got a couple events coming up in April. We have two farmers markets
hmm
that we're doing. We have one that's at a winery up in Flowery Branch. That should be pretty interesting. And then we have another farmers market in Grayson as well. And then we're just waiting on this last location. For we're doing a lot of farmers markets. We see that a lot of people are in all these different towns, surrounding towns, have their own personal farmers markets on the weekend. I think that's growing.
hmm
You know, back in the day when we live here in Atlanta, when Atlanta got introduced to the taste, then every town started having the taste. Throughout the summer months.
Yeah.
This is what's happening with these farmers markets as well, because a lot of these locations they only have Publix or Kroger's. They don't have the luxury of having some of these international grocery stores,
hmm
that we're able to travel to. And then some people just can't travel or don't want to travel that far to get different types of produce for their kitchen table.
Yeah. I enjoy the farmers markets personally, man, because like you said, a lot of the places in Metro Atlanta where Kroger and Publix are real big, and when you go into the farmers markets, you find those varieties.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially the international ones. Um, on this journey, man, with the more healthier food, they appear to offer the better options. Along with this trying to grow our own food now.
Right.
I would encourage people, go out, depending on what area of Metro Atlanta you live in. If you've never been up on the north side in Gwinnett, they've got seem like a multitude of international grocers, farmers
Yeah.
markets. You know what I mean, and it increased that palate.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
veggies and fruits. Yeah.
Absolutely. On one road, on Pleasant Hill Road,
hmm
off of 85, for those who are in the Atlanta Metro. If you come off of 85 north or south, there's a total of 9 different international grocery stores on one street, which is amazing that you have that many options
Yeah.
outside of, like you were saying, Phil,
hmm
Kroger's and Publix.
Yeah.
9 international grocery stores that have food from
hmm
all over the globe, which is a luxury to have in my general area where I live at.
Yeah. And another thing, man, me, this journey I'm on with the healthier fare, I went to a place in Atlanta off of Sylvan Road, man. Enjoyed it, man. Black owned, called Life Bistro.
Hmm.
Real good, man. I don't know if you ever had a kale wrap, but
No, I haven't.
like I said, I've been trying to skip any kind of meat, any cooked food. So I've been doing more live, salads, so on and so forth. But I went, like I said, Life Bistro off of Sylvan Road. Have to get you and you know your lady to come on out there, man. But I had this kale wrap, brothers, off the chain. I mean, I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? You sit there thinking you want some chicken or some shrimp in there, man. But they wrapped it up. It was seasoned well and excellent taste, man. Filled me up.
Yeah, there's
I'm enjoying this. Yeah,
a lot of new, you know, non-traditional restaurants and cafes in the Atlanta metro, all
yeah,
over. You know, South
yeah.
Side, West Side,
Hmm.
North, downtown. You know, up where I'm at, where you're located.
Hmm.
You know, it seems as though that's the move in the restaurant business right now.
Yeah.
That's really taken off. Yeah.
And I would tell you too, brother, the product. Because when I go in these places, I'm noticing they got little coolers, the healthier ones. They're having juice mixes. But I would think, your product, these teas, man, would be a interesting item to put in their coolers. Whether they bought the product and made their own, or if you were coming up with your own batches, man. But because when you go in these places, they're not overwhelmed with all them Cokes and Pepsis and all that
Right.
nonsense. Everything in there is a healthier drink.
Right. Right.
And I think there's a nice market for someone. Starbucks does their thing with the coffee because you have an excellent product that has variety, man.
Hmm.
That would be an interesting item to see, pop up in some of these coolers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's going to be something we got to put on our to-do list.
Yeah,
Is visit some of these locations
yeah,
and drop off some samples.
yeah.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah,
Just to add to their already catalog of different foods items that they all offer to the general public. Yeah. So
yeah. And another thing, man, that festival that you guys did, what was it, the week before last? Was it
yeah,
Afro Tech?
Afro
Oh,
Street Fest.
Afro Street Fest. I enjoyed that, man. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
see, somebody put an event together that had some nice class to it. Wasn't too overwhelming or crowded. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It looked like a nice crowd. And the way they seemed to lay out all the vendors, man, wasn't people on top of each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's going to plan to do another one out there because the mayor of Lawrenceville wants him to come back
Okay.
to do another event this
Hmm.
year. But him and his team, they always do good events. Their next
Yeah.
event will be this summer in Decatur. It will
Yeah.
be the Pan African Festival in downtown Decatur.
Okay.
But he had never been to Gwinnett County,
Okay.
and I had made it my business to let him know he should come out to Gwinnett, and you will see how diverse Gwinnett is. And
Yeah.
he was pleasantly surprised
Hmm.
at the turnout, and as well as the mayor and the whole entire organization.
Hmm.
Which is always good. That's like, listen, man, where we at, you'd be surprised. It's the most diverse county
Hmm.
in all of the South,
Yeah.
not just Georgia,
Hmm.
and not just the metro, but the South.
Yeah.
Gwinnett County, when I moved, was over a little over 400,000 back in 1995. Now it's over a million.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
and melanated people dominate Gwinnett County. African Americans, Latinos, East Indians, Middle Eastern, Asians, Africans, and Europeans as well. But it's a good mixture of everyone.
Yeah. But that, like I said, that event was nice, man. I enjoyed it. And
Mm.
what I would like to see more of, I know me and you have the discussions where you get like-minded individuals like ourselves, and then the gentleman with his team, and do those things a little, more frequently, man. Letting people know you can come out, have a nice day, have some vendors. You mentioned in the farmers market ones where you can get you some fresh produce.
Right,
You know what I mean? Straight from hopefully the farmer, his or herself. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Yeah.
right, right. Yeah. And then the two, that's the journey we on.
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
you growing, I'm growing,
Hmm.
and soon we shall see, how our crop develop, over the
Yeah.
next couple months.
Yeah.
You
Yep,
know,
I'm looking forward to it, brother. I never, what's amazing about this is I never thought about it, right? Till we start discussing it. And I remember you last year with that watermelon. But it's an interesting thing where when you open your mind up to producing your own food,
hmm
and I think back to there was a time when that's what our ancestors did.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the reality behind even them being enslaved, they were brought here to produce to harvest crops for people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then we got to this modern thing now where you're buying from grocery stores. But a lot of us, man, we could do a whole lot better if we started, kind of urban farming and
Mm-hmm.
exchanging your crops with one another.
Exactly.
I know it
Exactly.
sounds maybe to some people a little crazy, but you might just harvest one thing. Put two fruit trees in your backyard. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Them fruit trees start harvesting apples and oranges, or you get a grapevine or something. The guy over here might do potatoes and onions, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, I just think about, that family. They say that family of four, what
Okay.
their grocery bill looks like in this day we're living in, and how the cost has gone up
Yeah.
tremendously.
Mm.
I just, man, it's amazing, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
so to be able to, what we call back in the day, barter. You know, you got the grapes, I got the oranges.
Yeah.
I need the grapes, you need the oranges.
Yeah.
A nice exchange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy to achieve as well. Also www.goldenmoringausa.com. We offer seeds, organic seeds to help you harvest your own food wherever it may be, in your home,
Yeah.
outside in your backyard,
Mm.
on that windowsill. You know, food can grow anywhere nowadays.
Yeah.
Um, I'm learning every single day more and more
Hmm.
about the process of food, on how it grows, what you need to put on it in order to grow, what type of soil you need to have, compound that you need. I mean, it's amazing. Like Brother Phil was saying, I never thought in a million years I'd be talking about growing something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It
Yeah.
just never dawned upon my mind that I would be talking about growing something that I could literally put on the table and I could eat.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, as we always do when we bring these segments to you, trying to talk about health and us taking care of ourselves.
Until next time, peace.
Peace.